Sean, yes, that's one of the great epics of my life, is being the team doctor for the U.S. Davis Cup team in the golden era for U.S. tennis. And between my dad actually led me into that. He was my hero. He worked with Albert Schweitzer and was a missionary doctor. And he was the team doctor for the U.S. Davis Cup team for 15 years. And he was a personal friend of Jack Kramer and doctor for Jack Kramer. Wow. But in any case, my dad would be backing me every step of the way in this mission to lead us in the right direction for ending this pandemic. It could have been ended. I'm absolutely convinced of that. We have a excellent treatment that is antiviral. It's a direct-acting antiviral because of the components of it, hydroxychloroquine with zinc and with one of the antibiotics that have antiviral action, azithromycin or doxycycline. And there's been a suppression that's been just tragic, not only in this pandemic, but probably for decades before, of the broad-spectrum efficacy of a cheap treatment for many viral illnesses. A really extraordinary orthopedic surgeon named Lee Merritt from Omaha wrote a beautiful paper just published in the Journal of American Physicians and Surgeons, and documents in an extraordinary way for an orthopedic surgeon what actually has happened, and maybe because of the vaccine industry, I'm not sure. Something in my mind, very sinister has happened that has led us to this point. I think President Trump was right when he said HCQ was a potential game changer, and I saw that. I saw the work of Rao and Zelenko. They're heroes of mine personally, and I adopted that when we had the epicenter here in the Imperial Valley for California, and were hit very hard. I treated nursing home patients who contracted the infection in an outbreak in June, and I received criticism for using the HCQ cocktail by the county health officer, but I did it, and 29 of 31 recovered. 43 staff people who cared for them contracted it, and they recovered when they needed to be on that cocktail. It's a very good treatment, and if it had been employed earlier, it's not too late to start to employ it, because if it had been, we would have had far fewer patients going into the hospital and ending up on ventilators or having severe collateral damage. Dr. Smith, in this web event with the congressman and senator, did show that in patients, high doses of hydroxychloroquine are very safe. And we know that the lower dose that we use in the 5-day treatment is extraordinarily safe. In fact, in rheumatoid arthritis patients and other autoimmune patients, the HCQ with methotrexate or other agents actually improves their cardiac status in the long-term status.
You know,
I'm sorry
I'm listening.
To rant on this, but I just feel so strongly, and I don't know if it came across in that web event that we had. And I do thank Senator Paul and Representative Gohmert for including me in that.
All right, quick break. We'll come back.